Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the January meeting of the Montgomery County Legislature full meeting. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Chairman Sweet.
Here.
Legislator Kelly.
Present.
Legislator Allen.
Here.
Legislator Hebel Jr.
Present.
Legislator Wilson.
Present.
Legislator Majewski. Legislator Pop.
Present.
Legislator Kowalczyk.
Here.
Legislator Patel.
Here.
All right, please rise to salute the flag. Legislator Kelly, please lead us.
Whoa.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence as we recognize the friends and family who've passed since our last meeting. Richard Wasnika of Amsterdam passed away January 1st. Richard enlisted in the Army in 1946 and served in Korea as heavy mortar crewman and rifleman. He was a World War II air veteran and was honorably discharged in 1948. Gilbert Rust of Amsterdam passed away on January 1st. Forever the Patriot, Gilbert served proudly in the U.S. Army and later joined the National Guard. Cease Jonker of Palatine Bridge passed away January 4th. He served 2 terms as Montgomery County Supervisor of the town of Palatine. Retired Colonel F. Garland McFarland of Canajoharie passed away January 12th. Colonel McFarland proudly served the U.S. Army from 1957 to 1989. Peter Krug of Nelson passed away January 11th. He enlisted in the United States Army following high school graduation and bravely served his country. Edward A. Congdon of Canajoharie passed away January 6th. Ed was a Montgomery County Deputy Sheriff from 1954 to 1962. He continued to support the department long after his service. Thank you. Okay, we'll move right on to public comment. If you have a public comment, please come to the podium, state your name and address. The bread is on.
Okay. It's not turned right.
Up here.
Oh, sorry. Yep, okay. Eddie Watt, Village of Canajoharie, 129 Walnut Street. Here to represent the village board tonight. So I prepared a written statement, which I've not done since high school, so hopefully it's all right. Good evening, members of the county legislature. We're joined here tonight by members of the community as well as members of the county government. So I realize that I don't have a relationship with the members of the county legislature that I do with members of the community that come out tonight, but I did want to express as much as I could the sincerity of the needs of our community and what we're looking to accomplish tonight. But I realize that there's a resolution before the county this evening, and I understand the decision is not just about a person, but a people. So we all arrived here tonight due to a number of different circumstances, just like we do any other moment in our lives that shape us, the decisions that we make and decisions of others. Looking at Canajoharie and how it was shaped, we may claim fame for the invention of the paper bag, the teachings of Susan B. Anthony, and the many creations of the beloved Beach Nut Company, among others. However, it was not a person, such as Bartlett, Arkell, or Webster Wagner, that gave Canajoharie its newest chance at a brighter future. It was and is the members of this legislature. It is also due to the work of county departments, investments from New York State and National Grid, community boards, and engineering firms. However, leading that charge and taking a chance on bettering our future are the members of this legislature, past and present. For that, I would like to say thank you, not just for myself, but on behalf of the village board. I cannot begin to fathom all the work you have done to get this far. I can't claim to understand your experiences because I haven't lived them. However, we've all arrived in this moment together for one thing, to take part in the future of the Beach Nut site and with it the future of the community. So I'm quite certain that you're tired of hearing me speak about this. I'm tired of hearing myself speak about it. So I thought about, what more could I say? I could say that recent studies, such as this one from SUNY Oneonta, and I can believe it regardless of the decision I make, show that the surest way to spur economic development is to start with having more people, and that having more people starts with housing. I can say that New York State is incentivizing other economic development efforts such as the DRI and infrastructure based on the expansion of access to housing. I could talk at length about how BeachNet took the better part of a century to become the institution in our village that we all remember, how the idea born from the work of the Light brothers was only possible because of the partnership with Bartlett Arkell, whose Imperial Packing Company was itself only possible by the many years of operation of the Arkell and Smith Packing Company before it. And so likewise, any business to come into the area, such as E29 or others, will take time to become what we all hope them to be. What I want to talk about instead is Canajihari itself, and this is where I'd like to end. Canajihari is many things. It's all the waterfalls in the gorge. It's bright and shiny school buses driving winding, hilly streets on a cool autumn morning. It's shop windows covered in paint for homecoming. It's an old schoolhouse and plumes of white smoke rising from the rooftop vents of 100 homes on a snowy night. More than that, though, it is the people. It is visitors and residents alike cooling off at Wintergreen and making memories on a hot summer afternoon. It is students eager or anxious for the first day of school. It is old friends crowded around restaurant tables and hundreds of fans cheering from echoing aluminum stands. It is the stories of historical places and the houses our residents call home. Canajihari is a place because it has people, many of whom came out tonight. This decision ultimately belongs with the members of this legislature. And while I and my board will respect the county's decision tonight, we hope that whatever comes next, you will continue to work with us. Each person who came to support this measure tonight has given up their time, not just tonight, but so much more. There are people that care for the community, who runs businesses, who volunteer on its boards, educate its children, and put together the events that make Canajihari home. I'd like to ask all those who came out to support this resolution tonight, who aren't currently standing, to please stand and show their support. We, meaning both the county and the residents of the community, are all part of this next phase of Canajihari. I hope tonight shows that it's a path we can walk together. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Reverend Matt Draffin, and I live at 59 Wheelock Street in Canajihari. And I'm not going to give you 3 points, a poem and a prayer, but I will say that when my wife and I moved to the town 8 years ago, what we noticed that we needed as much as anything was hope. Hope and a future for our community. Got a lot of history. When we moved here, there were 2 buildings on either side of Church Street, the old schoolhouse and the BeachNet factory, both of which were empty. And as the BeachNet factory goes down, there are a lot of memories that are being put forth and a lot of uncertainty about the future. But you can help us to build on the hope we need to have as a community if we are going to continue. So we speak in favor of the resolution.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Hearing none, we move on. Any communications? No? All right, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the past.
I'll make a
meetings.
motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? So carried. Need a motion to approve the budgetary transfers.
I'll make it.
There's Pep. Was there Alan? Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? So carried. Need a motion to approve the transfer report. Maria? Second. Sir Wilson? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? So carried. Need a motion to accept the procurement record.
I'll make the motion.
Legislator Patel, second. Legislator Pat. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? So carried. Old business.
Chair, I'd like to remove 298 from the table so we can discuss it.
Okay, you have a second?
I'll second.
Second, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Okay.
It's back on the floor. Go ahead.
So first of all, I wanted to thank the people from the Village of Canajoharie to come out tonight and for us and show what your community is interested in. I support the resolution. I know that there's been several questions about it that have been discussed with me. One of the questions was the value and the way that the sales contract was written. And basically what it says is there was a sales price of $400,000, $410,000.
$450.
$450, and or the appraised value, which may be lower, maybe, but probably won't be higher. My response to the questions as far as the appraisal goes, being in real estate for 35 years, is that, first of all, we're dealing with someone that's a licensed professional who, if you're doing industrial appraisals, have to have years of experience to do and work for really respectful companies who risk their license for not doing it right. So I being in the business for 35 years, I have to support an appraiser and their value. Do I like that the opportunity is there, that they might get it for less than $450,000? Of course I don't. I don't think any of us do. But the other situation with that, with value is what a ready, willing, and able buyer is going to pay. And we've had a pretty reasonable marketing plan for that site for at least 4 years, and we haven't had anybody else step up to the plate and make an offer. So, in my mind, the highest and best use is what has been offered by this company. And so I'm going to support this resolution because I think it's the best thing for Canajoharie.
I've been in favor of this resolution since the night it appeared before us in November. That's why I sponsored it. I was willing to table it for a while to get more information. It seemed as though people were a little uncomfortable with some of the aspects of it. That it came upon us quickly, and it seemed like too big of a decision to make in a week's time. But with all the support I've seen from the leadership of the village come here before this meeting and now tonight, like a scene from A Wonderful Life, far be it from us to block something and be big government and get in the way of progress of people who want something for their own hometown. And I support this resolution.
Any other discussion?
I'm going to support this resolution tonight, mostly because back about 10 years ago in my community where I represent, there was some parcel of land that we, as myself as the mayor and the legislator at that time, wanted something to happen to it. We knew what was good for our community, and the legislature voted it down, which I was very upset about. This community has come forward saying what they want in their community, and I am not going to vote against what they want in their community because I live in a different district. If this is what they want in their district, I will support them. I just wish that 10 years ago that the legislator would have supported what we wanted in our community instead of having a spot now that just houses old tractor trailers. And that's what we ended up with now, is a bunch of old tractor trailers, because that legislative board thought they knew more than what we did. So I will support them because of them all coming out and doing what they did, so.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Legislator Pop,
Aye.
Legislator Kowalczyk,
Aye.
Legislator Patel,
Yes.
Legislator Kelly,
Aye.
Chairman Sweet,
Nay.
Legislator Allen,
Yep.
Legislator Hubble Jr.,
Yes.
Legislator Wilson.
Yes.
Passed.
Okay, anything else under old business?
No.
Okay, we'll move right on to new business, right on to the resolutions. Resolution number 7. If you'd like to exit and not listen to us ramble on for an hour, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. For the record. For the record.
All right, we'll move on to the resolution. Resolution number 7, resolution reestablishing the position of deputy clerk, motor vehicle, and eliminating one index recording clerk position and the position of principal account clerk typist. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Allen. Discussion.
Sure.
Bob?
I wasn't going to speak, but since there was a email sent out the following day, I just wanted to talk about a couple points. Number one is, this is not a savings right now. Currently, at the moment, this is not a savings because the index recording clerk position is not full, so we're not paying anyone for that position. So right now, by raising or making this change, it's going to cost $16,000 more for doing this job. Secondly, that the person that is the position that's being eliminated, that person is being moved from a union job to a non-union job. So all of the current responsibilities, or most of the responsibilities this person is doing now, they will not be able to do into this new position. And the other thing is that this position has not been filled since before 2003. So for the last 20 or 21 years, this position hasn't been, no one's been in it. So why the current need to do this? And lastly, I think that adding a position or doing something like this should have been done at budget time and not the first month into the new year. So.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Against?
Hey.
Abstain? I abstain.
Passed.
Next resolution, resolution number 8, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carrying over American Rescue Plan funds for projects approved in the 2022 budget year. Sponsors were Wilson and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Passed.
Next resolution, resolution number 9, resolution approving the abstract of audited claims. Sponsors were Pep and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Passed.
Next resolution, resolution number 10, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget for the position of Human Resources Labor Relations Specialist. Sponsors were Kelly and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Passed.
Next resolution, resolution 11, resolution authorizing county executive to sign New York State Indigent Legal Services contracts. Sponsors were Pep and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Passed.
Next resolution, Resolution 12, is a resolution amending 2024 operating budget carryover 2020 FY 2020 State Hazardous Materials Grant Program. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained.
Pass.
Resolution 13, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors are Pep and Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
The next resolution is 14, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, gifts and donations. Sponsors were Pertel and Headwell Jr. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 15, resolution amending 2024 operating budget, carryover 2021-22 public safety answering point grant program. Sponsors were Headwell Jr. and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
So carried. Next resolution is 16, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover 2021-2022 statewide interoperable communications grant. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 17 is a resolution authorizing county executive to sign agreement, St. Mary's Healthcare. Sponsors were Wilson and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 18 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget with carryover forfeiture money. Sponsors were Pep and Headwell Jr. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 19 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover grant 2022 statewide interoperable communications grant targeted program. Sponsors were Pertel and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 20 is a resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement accepting the FY 2023 State Homeland Security Program grant funds and amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Wilson and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 21 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover FY 2022 domestic terrorism prevention grants. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 22 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sheriff Wilson and Kowalczyk were sponsors. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 23, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, establishing the position of full-time paramedic and eliminating the position of full-time EMT. Sponsors were Pep and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Next resolution is 24, a resolution authorizing hourly rate increase for part-time deputies and correction officers. Sponsors were Kelly and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 25, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget for the position of part-time assistant public defender. Sponsors were Kelly and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 26, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget for the position of principal network system administrator. Sponsors were Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 27 is a resolution authorizing, or resolution appointing member Montgomery County Jury Board. Sponsors were Sweet and Pertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 28 is a resolution appointing the member of the Legislature to Cornell Cooperative Extension of Fulton and Montgomery Counties Association Board of Directors. Sponsors were Sweet and Headwell Jr. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 29 is a resolution rescinding the resolution of 187, Resolution 187 of 2007, and reestablishing a Montgomery County EMS Advisory Board. Sponsors were Pep and Majewski. Discussion.
It's an amendment for this one. Amendment,
There's an amendment on this one?
yes. Do you have it here?
We had 33 was an amendment.
No, 29 is the amendment.
Okay. All right, so we have a resolution, or an amendment for 29. And the resolution is going to state resolution rescinding Resolution 187 of 2007 and reestablishing the Montgomery County EMS Advisory Board. Amend the name of representative from the Fire Advisory Board from Justin Smith to Pamela Van Elstein. And amend the name of representative from Montgomery County EMS Coordinator from Steve Cook to Justin Smith.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Or we have discussion on that.
Yeah.
Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Okay, now on the amendment, or on the resolution as amended, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
All right, next resolution is 30, a resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into a sublet agreement for the use of office space at the Montgomery County Tourism Satellite Office. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 31, resolution appointing Republican election commissioner. Sponsors were Pep and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Next resolution is Resolution 32, resolution authorizing and approving revised settlement agreement to an action relating to opioid crisis. Sponsors were Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 32 is a resolution authorizing and approving revised settlement agreement to an... Oh, sorry. Resolution 33, resolution appointing members of the Montgomery County Agricultural and Farmland Protection Board. Sponsors were Pep and Majewski. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 34, resolution authorizing the county executive to amend the agreement with UTC Associations, Inc. Sponsors were Wilson and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Next resolution, Resolution 35, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, carrying over American Rescue Plan funds for multiple projects approved in the 2022 budget year. Sponsors were Pep and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 36, resolution authorizing county executive to sign agreement with Barton and LeJudas, DBC for professional services, local solid waste management plan update. Sponsors are Wilson and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 37, a resolution consenting to the authorization of modification and amendment of the payment terms and conditions of a certain payment in lieu of tax agreement by and between Montgomery County Industrial Development Agency and Mohawk Solar LLC in connection with the Mohawk, bless you, Solar LLC project. I feel like one of those TV talk. Sponsored by Pep and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 38, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, carryover PHEP grant funds. Sponsors were Wilson and Burtett. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 39 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover grant funds, coronavirus crisis response funds, COVID-19, sponsored with PEP and Patel. God bless you. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Pass.
Resolution 40 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover grant funds, strengthening New York State DOH infrastructure, workforce, and data systems funding. Sponsors were Sweet and Patel. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Pass.
Resolution 41 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover grant funds, 2023-2024 rabies grant funds. Sponsors are Wilson and Patel. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Pass.
Resolution 42 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Pep and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
Pass.
Resolution 43 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, 2023 Lost Team Project contract for Mental Health Association, New York State, Inc. NHANYS grant funds. Sponsors were Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
We need to pull resolution 44. So we move on to resolution 45.
Wait, do one of the sponsors remove their sponsorship? It was Kelly and
Yeah, what?
Edwell.
I want to just,
Are we pulling, or does it just need to be tabled?
Pulling.
Discussion?
go ahead.
Backstory?
It needs to be RFP'd.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Okay. That's it on the table. Next resolution, resolution 45 is a resolution authorizing county executive to sign renewal agreement 2024 transportation of Fulton County veterans. Kelly and Wilson were sponsors. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
46 is a resolution amending 2024 operating budget, New York State DOH 2023 Local Health Department Performance Incentive Award. Pep and Majewski were sponsors. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained.
Pass.
Resolution 47 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carryover from the 2023 Dwyer funds. Sponsors were Bertel and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 48, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 49 is a resolution authorizing county executive to sign agreement 2024 resource allocation plan. Sponsors were Kelly and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 50 is a resolution authorizing the county executive to sign the 2024 insurance renewal contract for Montgomery County Sanitary District Number 1. Sponsors are Sweet and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 51 is a resolution appointing member of the Montgomery County Sanitary District Number 1 Board of Directors. Sponsors were Pep and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 52 is a resolution amending the Resolution 232 of 2023. Sponsors are Wilson and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Abstained? Martin and Headwell and Allen abstained.
Pass.
Resolution 53 is a resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Majewski and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 54, resolution amending the amending Resolution 2016 of 2023. Sponsors were Sweet and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 55, resolution establishing position of medical director part-time. Sponsors were Kelly and Tep. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 56, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into contracts with College City for provision of auctioning services. Sponsors were Kelly and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
And last but not least, 57, resolution authorizing the county executive to execute and contract with CT Mail Associates for engineering services to the FMCC campus paving project. Sponsors were Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Anything under other? Mr. Chair, I'd like to change my vote on Resolution 17 to abstain. Can I do that?
So we would have to
Because
start
I'm on the
with,
board of St. Mary's and I abstained in committee and it just blew by me here tonight. And
so technically, come on,
Go ahead, Martin. Go ahead. What we need to do.
you need to do a motion to reconsider and it needs to be done by, I need to check this.
Yeah.
It's- Let's see,
What was the
I think
vote?
you're right, but I wanna just double check.
Was it everyone in favor?
yes, I think it was.
I'll make a motion to reconsider.
I'll second.
No, I'll second the motion to reconsider.
Yeah, prevailing side,
Which was everyone?
so, yeah, motion to reconsider and then we need a second.
Martin made a motion to reconsider, second by legislator Pertel.
There's no discussion.
No discussion. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained?
No,
Pass.
this is the reconsider.
This
Consider.
is the reconsider.
Oh, the reconsider.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
Don't get anxious.
this is resolution 17, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then
Macarena.
that returns to the table?
Returns to the table. So now there's discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Me.
Pass.
Anything else under other? Motion to adjourn. Second. Maria.
Hey, Ken?